Let's quickly answer a few questions here on algebra. Please, if you are new to this channel, do subscribe for more videos. I keep uploading videos every week. Now, the first question that we have here, it says that we should expand the monomial by the binomial. We have a term outside, and then we have two terms inside the brackets. So what we do, we multiply this term outside by that term. 6 times 2, we get 12, and because we have this a here, we also write the a, and then we have also 6 and then times -5. So 6 times 5 gives us 30, but because of this negative here, when you multiply a positive and a negative number, you get negative, therefore we write negative there. That is the answer. And then number 2, we need to simplify these two questions here. What this means is that the bracket is raised to the power 3. It means every single letter or number inside the bracket should be raised to the power 3. So this we write 2 to the power 3, and then x to the power 3, and then y to the power 2. We have to multiply that by 3. Why are we multiplying? That is the loss of indices. That is what it says. So 2 to the power 3, it gives us 8. X to the power 3, we cannot simplify that. And then this, we have y to the power 2 times 3, we get 6. And what we also need to do here, letter B, since we want to simplify these two polynomials that we need to subtract, let us rewrite this term here. We have 2x cubed plus 7x squared, and then plus 15x plus 6 minus. Now here is where the tricky part is. This negative is multiplying with each and every term inside the brackets. So we have negative times that, we get negative 2x to the power 3. Negative and negative gives us positive, therefore it's 2x squared. Negative and positives, we get negative. Negative and negative, we get positive. Now once we are done, then we can now collect like terms. Now our like terms here, this and that, those two are like terms, and since this is positive, that is negative, these two terms will cancel each other. And we also have this term here, and then that with x to the power 2. Now 7x squared plus 2x squared, we get 9x squared. And we also have 15x and negative x. That's like positive 15x minus x, we get positive 14x. And the last one, which is that and that, positive 6 plus that, we get positive 18. Therefore the final answer is 9x squared plus 14x plus 18. Now coming to number 3, where we need to factorize completely. Now factorizing here, there are many ways that you can actually factorize, but In most cases, it depends on the number of terms that you are given. Letter A, in our case here, we have 3 terms. But what we can see here is that all the variables are to the power 1. So what we are going to do here, we have to identify the common factor. So our common factor here will be 4, because 4 is a factor of itself, 4 is a factor of 8, and 4 is a factor of 12. So we factor out 4. Open brackets. 4 in 8 is 2 times, and then we write the m. 4 in 4 is 1. We just write n. And then minus 4 in 12 is 3. And then we write the p. And that is the answer. And then letter B. Again, we have 3 terms. 1, 2, 3. We still have to factorize by identifying the common factor. Now let's start with 9, 15, and 12. There is a number that can go in 9 and 15 and 12 without leaving a remainder. And that number is 3. Let me write the 3 here. But we can also see that we have x here, we have x here, we have x. Therefore, x is also a common factor. And then we also have y here, we have y, and then we have y. Y is also a common factor. Then we open brackets. 3 in 9 is 3 times. We have x to the power 3. When we remove 1, we get x square, and then y square. Minus, here 3 in 15 is 5. There's 1x outside, therefore we are left with 1x. The y is already taken out. Then we have plus 3 in 12 is 4 times. The x is already outside, the y is already outside, therefore close the bracket. Now if you check very well inside the bracket, there's no common factor there. And then number 4, the formula v equals to u plus 8 is used in science. That is formula for velocity. Work out the value of v when u equals to 8, a equals to -10, and t is equal to 7. Since we want to find the value of v, we have to substitute u in the place, 8 in the place of u, and then a in the place, -10 in the place of a, and then +7 in the place of t. So what you do, you just write v equals to, our u is 8, and then plus, our a is -10, and then our t is +7. That will give us 8 minus, this times that is 70, and that will give us minus 62. And then letter B, we have to make a the subject of the formula. Since we want to make a the subject of the formula, it means this a should be alone on this side of the equal sign. U and t, they should come this side. In order for us to do that, we move the u first to come this side. And then we are going to have v. Since the u this side is positive, when it comes this side of the equal sign, it becomes negative. Equals to a t. Now, our interest is a. The t, we don't want it. Because we don't want the t, we get rid of it by dividing both sides by t, so that the t and the t can cancel. And the final answer is a is equal to v minus u over t. That is the formula for acceleration in physics. And we also have to express m in terms of p and t. This question means the same thing as what we have in number 4, letter B. It means we have to write m as the subject of the formula. Now, since our m is under the square root, it means first we have to get rid of the square root. And we get rid of the square root by squaring on both sides. What we do this side, we also do it this side. Once we do that, the square here will cancel with the square root. Then this side we only have 2m over p. And this side we have t squared. Keeping in mind that we are looking for m. Since we have a fraction this side and the denominator is p, we have to multiply both sides by p. The reason for that is so that the p and the p can cancel. And then we have this side, we're only left with 2m equals to p t squared. But since you are looking for m, which should be the subject of the formula, the 2 should disappear. Therefore, we divide both sides by 2. And this cancels. And therefore, the final answer we have m equals to pt squared over 2. Basically, that is how you can actually solve a few questions on algebra. Very easy. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. Where you see maybe I went wrong somewhere, you can also comment in the comments below, so that others can also see how we can actually do this.